I think now is the time to try to find a way for our two nations, whatever problems we may have. We're always going to have disagreements, right? As Jews and Christians, we're never going to
Yeah,
be
obviously.
100%. But if we can
Yeah,
find a way to
obviously.
like if we can find a way to get over those disagreements, I think it will be such a message to the world too that like this massive, historical, rich East African country and this
It
tiny
really
little
is.
country in the Middle East will become like a powerful ally together, you know?
Yeah. Hi, are you from Israel?
I am from Israel. Are you from Ethiopia?
Yeah, I'm from Ethiopia.
Cool. What part of Ethiopia are you from?
The capital, Addis Ababa.
From Addis Ababa. Oh, cool. You know, we have a lot of Ethiopians in Israel. We have like a big, big, big community in Israel.
Yeah, actually, I know. Like, I see a lot of people joining the IDF. I actually have a friend that's in the IDF. He's
Really?
Ethiopian. Yeah.
Really? How do you feel about Israel and Ethiopia?
Um, like me personally, I love Israel like
Really?
so very much. Yeah. Um, it's like I want to join the IDF too, but it's kind of hard to leave the country and do all this stuff.
Wait, are you Jewish?
I'm not Jewish. I'm a Christian.
What? And why would you want to join?
I'm a Christian.
Why would you want to join the IDF as a Christian?
Because I mean I feel like Christians are and Jews are like deeply connected.
I agree.
We believe in the Torah too, and I just love Israel very much. Like it's just undescribable. I love Israel.
Wow. I'm assuming it has a lot to do with Jesus, right? With like a love for.
Absolutely. I mean, even before like everything that's been happening in Israel, like the war and everything. Even before that, I like obviously I read the Bible, and that's where my love came from, like for Israel.
Wow, that's amazing. In Ethiopia, do you learn about Jesus and Israel in school, like in culture? Is it like a popular thing to talk about?
It's very popular. Um, Ethiopia is a majority like Christian country,
Right.
and everywhere, obviously, we learn the Bible. Even in schools, like I went to an Adventist school, and they teach us about the Bible every Wednesday and stuff. So yeah, it's very common. Like we learn about a lot about Israel.
And obviously, you have a bias. I know you like. I can tell now you like Jews, you like Israel. But how, like,
Absolutely.
generally in Ethiopia, like, how do people feel about Jewish people? How do people feel about Israelis?
Um, I don't really know, but some religious people I know for a fact they love Israel. They pray for Israel. Even my family, like my mother and stuff, they love Israel. I know that for a fact. But when like it comes to the religion, it's just like that Christians believe in the Torah. Um, yeah, they just love everything about the Jews. Most of them, most Christians, they
So,
do
if I were to come visit Ethiopia, I would feel welcome there as a Jew. You think?
very much.
Okay,
I know for a
I
fact.
think I need to come to
I
Ethiopia.
absolutely need to.
I spent a lot of time in Israel. Like, sort of, as a kid, I didn't know so much about the Ethiopian Jewish community. I think like one of my father's friends was married to an Ethiopian Jewish woman when I was a kid, and so
Okay.
like I got to experience one time having a Friday night dinner we call Shabbat with like Ethiopian food as a kid. But I never
Yeah.
really knew about it until I became an adult and I wanted to research, and I made it like a pretty deep connection with the Beta Israel, the Israeli
Yeah.
Ethiopian Jewish community,
Yeah, that is it. Yeah.
and I just fell in love. Like this community and the story. I think sometimes even as Jews, as Israelis, we focus too much on just the Jewish Ethiopian story. And actually, like the Christian Ethiopian story, even though the relationship between the Jews and the Christians has not always been perfect, it's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Like Ethiopia it's so historical and it is so connected to Israel in so many different ways, besides just the Jewish community, that I really think like our two nations need to be best friends, like the biggest allies ever.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I don't really know where it is, but there's like a part in Ethiopia that's like that has a lot of Beta Israelis, and it's like the Orthodox Christians.
Hmm.
I feel like they're most connected to the Jews. Like it's very ancient and stuff, and it's just glorious. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think one of the places is Gondar is like the main.
Wonder, yeah.
Yeah, So, I'm gonna take you on a tour in Ethiopia when I come. but
That,
but yeah, I researched a little bit about it, and obviously there was persecution in the past. Like I don't know if you heard about the Beta Israel being referred to as Falashmua. Have you heard about this before?
yeah, that's what some people still call it. That, yeah.
Yeah. So I think like for the Jewish Ethiopians who came to Israel, who came back to live in Israel, some of them when they look back at their experience in Ethiopia, they can see it wasn't so good. Like they felt maybe hurt by the fact that people would call them falasha. But I think
Yeah.
now Ethiopian Jews, the Beta Israel, they live in Israel with us. They have protection from the IDF. They have their own country where they feel empowered and they feel in control. I think now is the time to try to find a way for our two nations, whatever problems we may have. We're always going to have disagreements, right? As Jews and Christians, we're never going to
Yeah,
be
obviously.
100%. But if we can
Yeah,
find a way to
obviously.
like if we can find a way to get over those disagreements, I think it will be such a message to the world too that like this massive, historical, rich East African country and this
It
tiny
really
little
is.
country in the Middle East will become like a powerful ally together, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. They both have a lot of history and stuff, and
Yes.
they're connected as a Christian country, obviously. So yeah.
What's your favorite thing about being Ethiopian?
Our culture,
Yeah?
it's like ancient and a lot of things to brag about. So yeah.
That's good. If you have stuff to brag about, that's always really good.
Obviously, yeah.
Have you had a chance to travel around much of Ethiopia? Like, have you had a chance to travel around the country?
No,
No?
not really. No.
Is it something you want to do?
Yeah, yeah. Traveling is one of my dreams.
Wow.
Not just in Ethiopia, all over the world. Yeah.
And where do you think this I'm always curious because I've spoken to a few like I don't want to call you a Zionist. I don't know if you consider yourself a Zionist, but
No,
like
it's okay. It's okay.
yeah,
I do. I actually do. Yeah.
I fucking love you. It's so cool.
Me
Uh,
too.
I've spoken to a few Zionistic Ethiopians who are not Jewish but they really believe in Israel. Like where does that love for Israel come from?
I don't really know about others, but for me, it's actually from the Bible. A few years ago, I started reading the Bible from like the start from Genesis, and like there's a lot. It's mostly about Israel. The Old Testament, the New
True.
Testament. It's mostly about Israel, and yeah, that's where my love came from.
That's really amazing. You see today in like the West, a lot of Christians are sort of becoming anti-Israel, like demonizing
Yeah,
Israel, saying Israel is the synagogue of Satan, like all these crazy things. And then
yeah, and some like I'm sorry,
no, no,
continue.
no,
And
you
then,
can
like,
take.
some people say the modern day Israel is not the old Israel that's in the Bible and stuff, and that's just ridiculous. That just sounds ridiculous. That's just an excuse to hate on Israel.
But you know why? Like, you know why it's so important that you say this, and
Mm-hmm.
why your words. I'll tell you why your words are more important than all these other people. Your
Mm-hmm.
culture, your country has been Christian for thousands of years. Like you come
Exactly.
from an ancient culture of Christians, like some of the oldest Christianity in the world and some of the most authentic. When most of these people they became Christian recently or their idea, their society, America, all this idea it's a new thing. Like their
Yeah,
politics and their way of life and their mindset, it's all new. And actually a lot of it has
exactly.
inspiration from your culture. So when you tell
Yeah.
me you believe in Israel or that you love Jewish people, I actually take that a lot more seriously than when some, I don't know, Matthew in America tells me that he thinks Israel is a country of Satan, you know?
No, absolutely. That means a lot. Thank you.
Of course.
I feel like, I mean, if that's what every Jewish person feels like, that would mean a lot to me. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I think with this video, that was my whole goal with this video. Is like I think that Jews need to get these messages every once in a while from people who are not Jewish. It makes you feel good on the inside. And just knowing that like people who are like your culture and your people are authentically you. You guys live authentically as yourselves and you've been doing this for thousands of years.
Yeah,
When we get something like that from you, I think it makes us feel better about ourselves and better
yeah.
towards you and hopefully in a way where we can actually come together. I mean, that's the goal. That's the idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like not just me, I know for a fact that most Ethiopians are like this. like they love Israel and support Israel. I know that for a fact. So yeah, it's
That's
really
amazing.
amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was so nice to talk to you. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.